10 AI tools for you as a project manager to literally skyrocket your productivity. That's what we are going to learn in this video. Let's get started. So every week there is a new tool promising to revolutionize project management, right? And honestly, most of them are either too expensive or too complex, or let's say just solving problems that doesn't really exist, okay? Let's be honest. However, on the other side of the spectrum, there are specific AI tools that can genuinely transform how you work as a project manager. Tools that can literally save you 12 to 15 hours every week and make you exponentially more productive than your peers. And it's my guarantee, guys, that if you watch this video till the end and apply even 50% of what you will learn from this video, you will be better than 99% of the project managers out there in the market. That's my kind of vision for this video, okay? And the final AI tool that I'm going to discuss today might even help you to crack that dream project management job or role which you were always aspiring for. So stay tuned and let's get the discussion started. Okay, so tool number 1, ChatGPT, the most used and abused. This should be one of your go-to AI companion if you need to brush up anything related to project management, okay? For example, when I needed to create a comprehensive RAID log for one of my projects recently, instead of digging through multiple PMBOK chapters or searching online forums, I simply asked ChatGPT for a step-by-step process to create RAID logs. Within seconds, I had a detailed framework including risk categories, assessment criteria, and escalation procedures that literally would have taken me at least an hour to compile manually, okay? Now please note that while ChatGPT won't give you verbatim content from established standards such as the PMBOK 7th edition or the Prince 2 7th edition, and that is due to copyright restrictions, it will definitely provide you with foundational project management knowledge that's immediately actionable. So next time you are unsure about a specific term or a topic, go to ChatGPT. Next, tool number 2, Claude. Now this is where project reporting and documentation gets revolutionized, okay? Claude excels at creating detailed executive level project documents that traditionally consume days of our time as project managers, okay? What really sets Claude apart is its ability to synthesize complex project information into executive level summary reports. Whether you need highlight reports for steering committee meetings, or you need project executive summaries for your sponsor, or let's say a detailed strategy document for procurement decisions, Claude will transform raw project data into polished professional documentation that will command respect in boardroom discussions, okay? Make sense? Now let me know in the comment section below if you would like me to create a video to demonstrate how Claude can do it efficiently, because I use this workflow in my day-to-day work as a project manager very often. Moving on, tool number 3, Gamma AI. You see, as project managers, we are constantly expected to conduct training sessions, present to stakeholders, or explain complex project concepts to diverse audiences, right? Now, traditionally, creating professional presentations consumed enormous amount of time. Now, I remember spending entire weekends in PowerPoint manually creating diagrams, smart arts, searching for relevant images, and struggling with formatting. Now, just to provide you some context, a simple presentation on risk management framework would have taken me 4 to 6 hours to complete, okay? Now with Gamma.ai, I can now create a comprehensive 20-slide training presentation on any project management topic in under 30 minutes. There are plenty of YouTube videos on how to use Gamma, okay? So if you are able to learn and use this tool properly, Gamma can automatically generate slides with appropriate headers, bullet points, diagrams, and even suggest speaker notes based on a single one-line prompt. That's the beauty of it. Next, tool number 4, Google AI Studio. You see, as project managers, we are constantly expected to be proficient with multiple software platforms, right? So for example, MS Project, Jira, Asana, Primavera, etc. Okay, but most of us do not have the luxury of formal training courses every time we want to learn a new tool, right? So here is where Google AI Studio becomes your personal tutor. Unlike traditional Google searches that give you generic tutorials or one-line explanations, AI Studio provides you interactive contextual learning that adapts to your specific needs, okay? So for example, when I needed to brush up my skills for dashboard creation in MS Project, now instead of watching hours of YouTube tutorials, I used AI Studio as my guide. The beauty of this tool is it can actually see your screen through screen sharing capabilities and provide you real-time guidance without the cost or the scheduling constraints of formal training programs every time you want to learn something new. Okay, moving on, tool number 5, Microsoft Copilot. You can use this tool to summarize your minutes of meeting or help you write summary updates for your projects, okay? The tool also creates intelligent to-do lists based on meeting discussions and email communications, and it can help you automatically prioritize tasks based on deadlines and stakeholder importance. I have discussed this exact workflow in detail in one of my previous videos, so make sure you check out that video as well after you have watched this one. Right, so we have already covered 5 out of the 10 AI tools for you as a project manager. If you are liking the video, guys, please press the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you wish to upskill yourself as a project manager. Now moving on to the 6th tool, Napkin.ai, which has transformed how I create visual explanations for complex project management concepts. You see, guys, project management involves numerous processes and frameworks that are much easier to understand when presented visually, right? But creating professional diagrams traditionally requires significant design skills and time investments, right? Now, the key advantage of using Napkin.ai is that if you are creating a visual representation through this AI platform, it understands project management terminology and creates contextually appropriate visuals, okay? So for example, when I input project lifecycle phases with deliverables and gate reviews, which honestly is quite technical and subject specific, it doesn't just create generic flowcharts, okay? It produces diagrams that reflect actual project management practices with proper terminology, logical flow, and professional presentation standards that you can confidently share with your senior stakeholders via email or PPTs, okay? So make sure you check out this tool called Napkin.ai. Okay, so our 7th tool, Perplexity, and it addresses a critical challenge that many project managers face, okay? Which is staying current with updated codes, standards, and regulations. You see, project management often requires compliance with specific industry standards that changes quite frequently, right? And using outdated information can create significant project risks. Now, Perplexity excels at identifying and retrieving the most recent versions of standards and regulations. So for example, when I search for UK Health and Safety Regulations 2025, Perplexity not only provides the current version, but also highlights recent amendments and implementation deadlines that could impact my ongoing projects. Now, the key insight here is reliability and relevancy of information. While other search tools like Google might give you comprehensive but potentially outdated results, Perplexity focuses on providing the most current, accurate information that you can confidently use for compliance and regulatory decision making, okay? Moving on, tool number 8, Notebook LM. Now, this tool is excellent in analyzing long documents and helping you as a project manager to reference specific sections within that document. Let me explain. Now, as project managers, we constantly deal with lengthy documents, right? Detailed scope statements, technical specifications, vendor proposals, and compliance documentation. Now, these kind of documents sometimes can span hundreds of pages, right? However, with Notebook-LM, which is again an application of Google, I could upload an entire 200 plus pages of document and receive structured summaries within minutes, okay? Even further, I can ask specific questions related to this document within the Notebook-LM AI window, and it will provide me with an answer referring to the exact page numbers and sections in the original document. And recently, Notebook-LM has launched a podcast feature which can summarize the key insights from a document in a podcast format which you can listen to in your leisure. How wonderful is that? This is currently the most common use case for Notebook-LM, okay? You should definitely try it out. There are multiple videos on YouTube explaining how to use this feature. Okay, nearly there. Tool number 9, Julius AI, and using this tool to analyze Excel spreadsheets. You see guys, project managers often work with intricate Excel documents containing cost breakdowns, resource allocations, and project master plans that require detailed analysis to extract meaningful insights. Now, Julius AI transforms this process by providing intelligent spreadsheet analysis through natural language queries, okay? Instead of creating complex pivot tables or VLOOKUP formulas, I can simply ask which project phases are constantly over budget. The tool automatically analyzes the data, relationships, identifies trends, and presents findings in an easily digestible format. And finally, tool number 10. And as promised, this will help you to crack a better job in project management. 𝒂𝒄𝒄 and 𝒂𝒄𝒄 to help you prepare for any project management role interview. Now, we all agree that whether you are seeking promotions, switching organizations, or pursuing senior project roles, interview performance can make or break career opportunities, right? Now, 𝒂𝒄𝒄 and 𝒂𝒄𝒄 specialize in interview preparation with AI-powered mock interviews that will simulate the actual hiring process. You can upload the job description of a particular role and in a few words ask the tool to conduct a mock interview. These tools works on voice recognition, okay? So the entire mock interview can happen verbally as in real life, and it can understand project management terminology, current industry practices, and also the tools can adapt questions based on your experience level and target roles. Now, what makes this tool particularly valuable is the real-time feedback on communication skills, answer structure, and technical accuracy. Even after the completion of a mock interview on 𝒂𝒄𝒄 or 𝒂𝒄𝒄, the tools can help you identify areas for improvement and suggest better approaches for handling difficult interview scenarios. And by the way, none of the tools that I have mentioned in this entire video are sponsored, okay? I have literally used them and I have found them to be immensely helpful. And I am sure that you found the video helpful as well, right? If you did, please press the like button and I will see you soon in the next video.